I'm not squeamish about blood, but I felt sick then. I yelled at the three that had only gone as far as the pier, orange eyes watching me. Then looked back at Marie. I didn't want to touch her, but I had to. I was the ship's master, under God. Captain, minister, doctor. I curved my hand around the chilling neck and laid 2 fingers over the vein. There was no flutter of pulse. I withdrew my hand and reached into my back pocket for my mobile. 999. No, here in Shetland, 999 would probably get me some Inverness call centre, 300 miles away, where I'd have to spell out every name twice. I wanted Lerwick. I dived into the boating club for a phone book and found the number. There were 2 rings, then a voice. Northern Constabulary, Sergeant Peterson, can I help you? I took a deep breath and wished I was at sea, where the procedure was laid down. Mayday 3 times. This is the yacht name, 3 times. I'd like to report what looks like a fatal accident, I said. On board the Longship, Stormfugle, moored at Delting Boating Club. The film boat, she replied, briskly confident, even at this hour of the morning. Your name, madam? I'm Cass Lynch, the skipper of the boat. Remain with the body, please. We'll get a doctor to you as soon as possible. Have you any idea of the casualty's identity? ID was Ted's problem. She's lying face down. I didn't want to turn her over. We'll be with you in about half an hour. Until then, please ensure that nobody goes near the body and don't call anyone. We'll do that. I'll stay with the body, I said, but made no other promises. I picked up a stone and scattered the gulls with one vicious throw. Anders should have been on board. It was his night on watch. I went slowly up to the cabin, almost afraid to look inside. But it was empty. My breath came out in a rush. Not even his gear was there. His scarlet sleeping bag, the backpack he used as a wash bag, and his thermos. There was only the lilo we used to soften the large planks inflated and waiting. I didn't have time to worry about him now. On shore I had to answer to the production company. Was Mr. Berg Productions Limited, a captain who'd want to be called at the very first sign of trouble, or one who'd bawl you out if you didn't let him sleep until his life raft was launched. I slotted his shrewd eyes into my mental line of skippers and decided the former. I didn't see how even the film world could cover up Marie's death. I wanted to break it myself, in my best Norwegian. He wasn't happy. This was not to do with the filming. What was she doing aboard the Longship at night? I sidestepped that one. I have called the police. They'll arrive soon. This will hold up the filming. Perhaps not by much, I said. And your night watchman, Anders, where was he? A good question. He doesn't seem to be aboard. He pounced on that. You think he is involved in this outrage? I hadn't thought of it as an outrage. She'd stumbled and tripped, hit her head with a whack. Head injuries killed Anna. The boom coming over, lifting with a creak, then suddenly swinging. Lethal. I swallowed the memory away. I have every confidence that he's not involved. Anders had been my choice as engineer. I know his father, Mr. Berg said. He would, of course, through the Norwegian businessman Old Boys network. Thank you for keeping me informed. Phone later in the day as this affair develops. Yes, sir. I didn't hesitate about phoning Ted, the film's director, because I knew he and his director of photography were spending the night on Ronnis Hill, filming the sun dipping into the sea and rising again. They wanted a shot for the poster, the western rim of the ocean, with Favel's face superimposed. I heard 2 rings and then his voice. Cass? Ted, there's been an accident here on board Stormfugle. Marie's dead. I'll come over right now. Have you told the police? Yes, I said, and Mr. Berg. I paused. I didn't give a name. Thanks, Cass. See you soon. When I'd opened up my phone, the screen said 1 new message, sender unknown. It was the phone call I'd ignored last night. I looked at it now and found a message from a dead woman. Must talk. Will come down to boat. Marie. A wave of guilt flooded over me.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.